Hey there, welcome back. Well, if there's one thing I love, it's sensors, and weather stations give you so many different metrics about what's going on with the weather outside. One of the really cool things is being able to represent that in a very cool graphical method. So when it comes to wind, I found this thing called the windrows card on HACS. What it does is basically take the wind speed and the wind direction and draw this little rose or circle with the different wind speeds coming across. I'm going to show you how to install it and how to configure it with my Shelly weather station. So first of all, I'm going to assume that you've installed HACS on your Home Assistant. I will leave a link in the description below to my HACS install video. Once we go into HACS, we're going to search for windrows, and there we go, windrows card. It's got some beautiful colors and it gives you this rose effect with the average wind at different directions and speeds. So what we're going to do is we're going to download this card. You could select different versions. I'm just going with the latest version and I'm going to select download. There we go, it's installed. So we just need to reload the screen. That's going to bring it into the current options. And then what we're going to do is I've created a dashboard here called wind, and I'm going to go in and edit this dashboard. We'll just delete that. I'm going to go in and add now a new card, and we're going to look for that windrows card that we've downloaded. So there we go. We've got the information. As you can see, it's our YAML file over here. Now we need to go along to our Home Assistant and find the different entities. Now I have my Shelly weather station coming through on Zigbee to MQTT. So there we have it over there. You can see all the entities that I'm exposing. Now remember, with Zigbee to MQTT, you find your device entities within MQTT, and we're looking for our Shelly weather station. There it is over there. So here we have all of the metrics that we need, or the entities. So first of all, we go and have a look at which entity sensors we're looking for. So the first one is your wind speed. So we'll go down the bottom here, we'll find our wind speed. So we'll go down there, we'll copy that, and we will paste that in like that. So we have wind speed. I think we need wind speed further down as well. That's wind direction. Wind speed needs to go in there as well. Next, we look at wind direction. So there we have it there. Once again, we'll go and copy our sensor entity ID there, and we want to paste that now in wherever we see directions. And you'll see immediately that it's popped up with a windrows on the right hand side there. So if we have a look at our card on the top here, it'll tell you the period. So we're currently looking at a single day. It's showing the averages across the last day, and we have our wind direction and our speed. So currently it's showing the wind speed in the Beaufort scale, and we've got a graphical representation of the scale over here. As you can see, your little arrow is moving around, and that's showing me the current direction that the wind is coming from. And then these are the averages. So basically it can show you the amount of wind and the speed over the last day. Now we can also select 7 days. We'll then average it out to 7 days, and we can even go to 30 days, and that will give you a greater averaging. Now you will see that most of my wind is only in this sort of 180 degree radius. And one of the problems I think here is my weather station is not quite high enough above the roof. It's currently about 2.4 meters above my eave, but I probably need to get another meter or so at least to get above my roof and the surrounding buildings. Now, if we look at some more information that's included in this HACS, you can see here that we've got all sorts of configurations that we can do. So I've just got the current version that is the standard installed, but we can go and do things like changing the colors of the rows. We can add buttons. We can change things like the different periods, about how long it's measuring the averages over. We can add buttons. We can go along here and change the speed, whether it's using, we're currently using Beaufort, but you could be selecting meters per second or kilometers per hour. It can also show the wind speed in a bar graph like this, which can be put along the bottom side. So there's just a massive amount that you can do to change this, and a huge shout out to the developer of this code. I'm just blown away. So I've had a lot of fun playing around with this little HACS card. I'll be really interested to know if you've got a weather station. First of all, what type of weather station you're using and how you're displaying the information. There's so many different ways of doing this, and I'm really interested to learn more. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.